If you found yourself in more than one relationship with a man who couldn't meet you emotionally, the question that probably haunts you isn't what was wrong with him. It's what keeps drawing you back to the same kind of person, and that question deserves an honest answer. One of the most painful realizations a woman can have after leaving an emotionally unavailable relationship is recognizing that she's been here before. Different man, different circumstances, different story on the surface, but underneath it, the same essential dynamic. She gave more than she received. She hoped longer than was reasonable, and when it ended, she was left not only with grief, but with a question that felt almost too uncomfortable to ask out loud. Why does this keep happening to me? That question deserves a real answer, and the real answer has nothing to do with poor judgment, low standards, or being somehow destined to repeat pain. It has everything to do with what feels familiar, and familiarity in love is a far more powerful force than most people realize. When we spend a significant amount of time in a relationship where emotional distance is the norm, something quietly shifts inside us. What once felt painful starts to feel familiar, and what feels familiar eventually starts to feel normal, even safe, even when it isn't. So when that relationship ends and we find ourselves meeting someone new, we're not starting fresh the way we think we are. We're carrying an internal sense of what love feels like that was shaped by everything we just lived through. And if what we lived through was emotional unavailability, then emotional unavailability is what feels recognizable. It's what the heart knows how to respond to. A man who is warm and consistently present can feel almost too easy, too calm, too different from what we've come to associate with love. And so we don't feel the same pull toward him. The pattern doesn't repeat because we make bad choices deliberately, or because we don't know better. It repeats because we follow what feels like home, and home got quietly redefined somewhere along the way without us realizing it was happening. Understanding this changes everything, because once you can see the pattern clearly, it stops feeling like a personal failing and starts feeling like something that can actually make sense given what you lived through. And something that makes sense can be worked with, understood more deeply, and over time genuinely changed. That shift doesn't happen by simply deciding to choose differently next time. It happens gradually as you do the deeper work of understanding why emotional distance felt like home, and as you slowly rebuild enough trust in your own instincts to recognize the difference between genuine depth and someone who simply isn't there. The fact that you're asking this question now matters more than you might realize. The women who repeat this pattern without awareness aren't sitting with this kind of honest reflection. You are, and that's where everything begins to change. If this resonated with you, check out the video that appears on your screen right now called How Emotional Neglect in a Relationship Changes the Way You See Yourself, which connects directly to everything we just talked about. If you're looking for something more structured to support your healing, I have a 21-day guided healing program linked in the description below. And if you aren't subscribed yet, subscribe to Mind Your Own Feelings for honest, grounded conversations about healing after emotional unavailability.